Yo, welcome back to Run the Ropes Media Podcast. We're not out of breath yet. We just did a 40-minute Night
Woo,
of
look,
Champions prediction.
man.
But I wanted to come on here and touch and get Break's thoughts and opinions on this as well, because I feel like now that we've had Triple H for it's been what, 2 years of his
Yeah,
of full creative control. What are you over there laughing about, man?
because y'all got to know my boy Dylan, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, if he feels some way about it, he unless he get it out, he ain't gonna get over it. So, in a sense, like, because I already know what we talking about, so I just want y'all to, I just want y'all to vibe with it. Y'all gonna be like, huh? We talking about? Just vibe with us. Go ahead, bro.
We've had him in full creative control for about 2 to 3 years now.
Yep.
And I feel like right now, it's almost like he can't book properly. And there's obviously other agents in the back and producers and stuff that are and other people that are trying to come up with storylines for the individuals who win Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
But they're almost repeating the same exact thing as they did last year. Naomi, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton. We've seen it before. Tiffany Stratton cashed in on Nia Jax last year. And they're almost doing the exact same thing as far as failed cash-ins week after week after week. This is the third straight week where you have had Naomi come down the ring, tease a cash-in
Yeah.
on Tiffany Stratton with the help of Nia Jax just being out there being a bully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At what point do we actually have this monumental build-up in this moment, right? Like, it was cool when Tiffany did it because you had that Nia Jax
Yeah,
history
you
in
had
your
you had
back
that
pocket.
you had that moment where you was just waiting on her to yep.
Exactly, but Naomi has a million times more history with Bianca and Jade than she does with Tiffany.
I feel like it's coming soon, bro. And again, for those who watched our predictions on King and Queen of the Ring at Night of Champions, I feel like this is gonna be the end of the whole Tiffany, Nia, Naomi move. Because SmackDown, I want to say they got a last woman standing match between Tiffany and Nia Jax.
Mhm.
So we know Tiffy gonna win. I feel like that should be the end. But since we're predicting that Jade Cargill is gonna win the Queen of the Ring, I feel like now we're gonna get that shift because now the shift is gonna be more on Tiffy and Jade because Jade is definitely gonna be, putting that bulls out her. And then again, you still got Naomi in the back. So I honestly feel like we got about one more week of it. And I think because of how repetitive it has been, like you said, it's literally the same thing
Yep.
that we seen last year. We just switching out, two characters. But I feel like with Jade Cargill holding that Queen of the Ring crown and knowing that she has that championship match with Tiffy and knowing how because Naomi been good on the mic too, bro. She's been good on the mic. She's been good on social media too.
She's been great.
She's been great just with like her posting. We just don't want it to get boring and as if we seen the same storyline because we got fresh characters, we got new champions, we got new money and shit. I want it to be fresh. And I
Yeah.
feel you on that, man. So again, hopefully after Friday Night SmackDown, after this last match between Tiffy and Nia Jax, because again, it's gonna feel the same. They're gonna have Naomi gonna come out there again. You know how it's gonna be, bro.
I would actually rather here's my thought on this because I do feel like it will be the same. I do feel like they don't know how to do it with the women for some strange reason. We're gonna get into Seth Rollins having the briefcase in just a second, but it it's almost like we're gonna have these failed cash-ins, make the Money in the Bank person look stupid, look weak, whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
is, and then you finally get it, but it's not like as big of a moment,
Yeah.
right? Because of all these failed attempts, everybody's gonna say, "Ah, she's just another failed attempt," right? I would rather her cash in this Friday on SmackDown. It's going to be in
Dang.
Saudi and get it out of the way because it is a last woman standing match. Because
True. It
if
will make
if
more
she
sense.
doesn't have a successful cash in this one on a last woman standing match, what are we doing at that point?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Unless see, And we talk about the longevity game. Like if she don't cash in, if she doesn't cash in that belt, I mean, excuse me, the contract on Tiffy, she's gonna cash it in on Jade. Cause I
Yeah.
see Jade winning. I see Jade getting that championship. There's no way they're gonna have Tiffy be Jade. I just can't see that
I
in the
get what
match.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. I just don't think Jade is there yet to be a champion.
Word.
L
I
and
mean,
I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not
no,
trying to
no,
be
no.
harsh.
I mean, you speaking the truth. I mean, I
Yeah.
get you because I did even say like, yeah, Monday Night Raw. I did. I was like, man, that match was kind of botchy, between her and Roxanne, and it could be. They have put championships on big superstars prematurely. They 100% had. So if they do that, it could be like
Yeah.
Tiffy. To me, Tiffy was a smooth transition, bro. NXT, SmackDown, Women's Champ, and she's been holding her own. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So maybe too soon. Maybe too soon, bro. But I feel you like and it would make the most sense. Like
Yeah.
I really don't even want Naomi going a lot of time with this briefcase. Grab it. You've been champion before. You know what I'm saying? Grab it and destroy your competition instead of doing here I am, I'm about to fake do it. Because we again, and truth be told, Dylan, they don't even really do that for the men anymore, bro. Like the dudes just be like when Damian Priest came in and cashed in on Drew McIntyre, it was straight to the point, bro. He wasn't doing all that extra. It was just, you know what I'm saying? And it caught us off guard a tad bit if if you ain't been watching wrestling for a long time. But no, I get you.
Yeah, and it's just like to parallel, right? Like when Seth Rollins holds the briefcase right now, it's almost like he's holding a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Really. He's part of this dominant group right now, right? It almost makes it more prestigious. He's not doing failed cash-in attempts. I
Mm-mm.
guarantee you, if they do any failed cash-in attempt, it'll be one, and
One,
it'll
yeah.
be one that's incredibly meaningful, where you actually think
I
he's
think he's
legit
gonna
gonna
do
cash
it.
in.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
See,
not gonna.
and I get you now. I get the main frustration because make it worth it. Like after you do all these failed cash ins, like bro, we don't care after the sixth
It's
time of
almost like you'd rather just like her announce it.
mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's
Yeah.
no
It's no
surprise really
surprise.
value
Yeah.
after that.
Like Edge did it was a surprise. When he first ever cashed in, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins did it, that was a surprise. So yeah, but then again, bro, it just goes back to where I mentioned how Night of Champions wasn't traditional no more, bro. Like WWE it just does not feel traditional anymore. And that goes all the way down to just the structure of a PLE, bro.
Yes.
Like we can just get down to the basics as far as the structure of a pay preview. Where we went from 8 matches in less time, bro. Bro, they used to do 8 matches in like 2.5 hours. These PLEs be like 3 hours and 20 minutes now with
Yeah.
5 matches. This is why we feel like we not seeing our favorite superstars, or why this person ain't being utilized correct, or why we haven't seen Karrion Kross, because y'all too busy doing fake cash-ins. Y'all too busy doing these storylines. Y'all too busy doing quick storylines. Like, I'm gonna say this. I will not be surprised if at Thanksgiving in the McMahon Levette family household, bro, if Vince McMahon look at Triple H and be like, "Hey, it wasn't all that easy, huh? It ain't all that easy, huh?" You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, and not to put all the blame on Triple H, bro. I can't do that because I feel like once TKO took over WWE, that's when it started to feel untraditional. That's when I feel like, because when Triple H first was over creative, it cooked from the return of Bray Wyatt to this, to that, to the Wyatt Six. But soon as they did this TKO merger, and now we snapping it to a Slim Jim table, and we climbing up fireball ladders, and then we got all the where the Unbreakable Kicks logo at in the ring. I'm waiting for my logo to pop up in the ring at this point. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it just don't feel traditional, and I mean, who knows how much true control the game really has at this point right now.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's not all obviously on him by any stretch of the imagination, but the only issue with that is WWE fans who do not know the behind the scenes,
It's gonna fall
he
on him. Yep.
he is the face of the
Yep.
company right
Yep. It's
now.
gonna fall on him regardless.
Uh,
Regardless.
it doesn't matter who's in
Yep.
charge,
Yep.
he's the face.
Yep.
So, it
You
is.
nailed it right on the head with that, bro.
Yep,
You nailed it right on the head. Triple H probably is getting told no left and right, but
yep,
he gonna be the one that's gonna feel the because we don't know the people above him.
yeah,
We just know him. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? If NXT was garbage, everybody would be pointing the finger at Shawn Michaels.
correct.
You know, so hey, it's all about the game and how you play it, bro.
And that's really it. So yeah, I mean, it's just a little critique. I mean, I would love a meaningful, longevity, good storyline
Yeah,
behind this women's cash in. I just don't
yeah,
see it right now. I see the exact same repeat of happening, that happened last year. But it is what it is. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments section, and put a little prediction out there too in the comments. When and who do you think each of the current Money in the Bank holders cash in on?
mm-hmm.
I think that could be a fun discussion in the comment section. So, other than that, like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here.
Yep.
Got anything else, man?
That's it, bro. That's it.
All right. So, you got your boy Dylan,
Get your boy break.
and we out.
Peace.
Peace.